Don't ask questions, just steal. Hello, welcome home and welcome to part one of a brand new Nancy Drew game. Today we are going to be playing Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I've never played this one except I already filmed part one and got about 2 hours of gameplay in, and then my gameplay footage bit the dust, disappeared, never to be seen again. So rather than just yada-yadaing and being like, well, here's what happened, I'm just starting over. I have all my notes already. I may get to a couple of new things today just because I may speed through what I've already done. So just so you know, I know where a couple of things are and I know what's going on because I already filmed part one and it's just gone. It's just gone. It is the nature of filming with not great equipment. So I apologize. Clicking new game in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some Dear Dad. Greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C.
So you can see,
I miss you, by the way.
I've already got some notes
How's
here.
Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in
I still don't know what
Ouagadougou
the
before you
mystery
move
is,
on to
though. I didn't get
Nairobi.
to that part
So
yet.
I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases.
Is Nancy a
As you
Nepo
probably
baby?
know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume?
Yes.
I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 A.D. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum
Such a
acquire
weird
it?
thing to say.
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin
my iPad.
Rose
Hold
assures
on.
me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
Sorry. Okay, I don't care who your father is. All right. I'm
glad
here
to
to
be
start.
here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most
Whatever this
fabulous
vest is
collection
in the
of Maya
background, I want
artifacts
that. It
ever
looks so
assembled in
cool.
one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
Did Beach Hill buy it?
No. We could barely afford the price of the loan, for one thing. And besides, nowadays, it's not even legal to sell artifacts out of the country of their origin.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Could you explain what a glyph is?
A glyph, as in hieroglyphic, is a picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human encyclopedia on the subject.
How many glyphs are there in all?
Henrik can help you with that.
Henrik, is he on staff here at the
I
museum?
know who that is.
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Do you think the glyphs hold an important message?
I really don't know. The Maya were at their peak during Pakal's reign. After he died, things began to go downhill. The civilization never regained the oomph it had under its most extraordinary king.
What was the key to Pakal's success?
If the message on that monolith is from King Pakal himself, it might give us a clue. Credit for a discovery like that can only spell one thing, my dear. Revenue. Anyway, there's a list of tasks
Glad
for
to
you
see
in the
you run
lab.
this for the
Once
passion.
you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interessante. Or just roll up your
Muy
sleeves and hit the lab.
interessante.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi saboobi.
What? What did that mean? What was that she just said? Okay, so I'm trying to remember what all is in here. Okay, so we've got some things about Guatemala. Okay, Lady Rutherford's necklace. All right. Hey,
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
great. Most of the stuff I already have written down. Okay. All right. Nice zooming in on this bench there. That's the office. Okay. Rusty Dance.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
Yes. Skeeter Trudeau. Got some funny names here. Punchy LaRue. That's what I was looking for. Punchy LaRue is it's a Easter egg for another game. Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm not even sure how that game came to be. Okay. I'm not sure if that was an Easter egg for the game in the future or if the game reference later on is an Easter egg to this. I guess we shall see. Oh. This thing. The addenda. Okay. All right. So. That's the metro. Actually, I want to stay where I am.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Okay, so here's our exhibition hall. We will explore all of these bits in a second, but first we need to get our to-do list. And our to-do list is in here. So there's our lab. All right, let's talk to Henrik and
You must
say
be
howdy.
Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Pleased to meet you.
That's
what
the
are you
face he's
working
making.
on?
Just some light housekeeping.
Why are you wearing that mask?
Oh, these dusty old artifacts are murder on my allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
You're
Will
exactly
do.
right. Okay, so we've got this thing
It looks like
here.
some pieces are missing.
Some pieces are missing. It's a ham radio. Oh, what's that? Oh, I can't actually see what that is. Okay. I think I wrote this down already. Did I write that down? I did not. Okay. So I've got my iPad here that I'm going to use to take pictures of things that I can't take with me. Okay, got some books here. The ham radio. Here's how to run the ham radio. I suspect we will need to know how to
It's
do that
locked.
at some point. All right, so that is locked. I've got that written down already. Okay. All right, and here's our list of things to do. And this is where we first get our introduction to Sunny June. So we need to bring the addenda to the monolith, and we found that. So we haven't done. I already have this written down on my to-do list here. We've got a couple of things to do. So we need to order some packing supplies. Okay, so let's go ahead and order that. 555. Okay.
You have no voicemail.
I like that they have the reminder here to check your voicemail because that was crucial in Treasure in the Rail Tower.
Function. You have
What? What do you mean? Oh, I have to dial 9 to do the outside.
you
Oops.
have no voicemail.
Excuse me. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna order some packing supplies.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
I'd like to place an order, please.
Have you ordered from us before?
Well, I haven't personally, but the museum has.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119... BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Well, that went really well. All right. Sunny. Messing with our stuff. Okay. I took a picture of these notes already. Okay. So I do need. Did I take a picture of that already? So I have pictures saved here from when I played part 1 last time. Let's see. Do I have a picture of this? I do. Okay. Got a picture of this already. This will help with the matching the narrations to the displays. I'm gonna need that. Okay. Great. Oh, Sunny June. What a weird guy. Okay. I'm missing. Okay. I don't know what that does. That does. It's an analyzer. Very cool. Is there anything in the trash cans here? Sometimes there are things in the
It's
trash
locked.
cans. Okay.
Greetings.
Alright. I know how to... Okay.
I'm supposed to order more
Ask
packing
about that.
supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
Okay. Alright,
See you around, Henrik.
we'll ask about
That will
those
be
things
fine.
later. I'm just gonna try and get us caught up to where I was. Okay. So let's start with taking the addendum, actually. I'm gonna look in here first. So this is where we're gonna do the narrations, is we're gonna work with that. Okay, there's a bunch of things in here that we need to unlock. We don't have any of the key codes for. Okay. Okay. There's our deliveries and things right there. Got some more things that are locked that we can't get into. Alright. Oh, I have a picture of that already, so we're good. Alright. So we are going to deliver the addenda, and then we're just going to take a quick look-see through all of our exhibits here. Okay. I think the guy is here, if I remember right. Actually, I haven't done this task yet, so this is new territory. Alright. Is there like a front desk I can check?
How
in
may
at?
I help you?
Oh, sweet.
Buenos dias. Me llamo Nancy Drew. I have some paperwork
extra.
for you regarding the loan of the Palenque monolith to Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold,
Yeah.
but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Okay, let's see. What are our options here? Oh, none of these are very good options here.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants
wish
to
she would just say,
display
"I'm
this
sorry,
artwork
I
to
don't-"
celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
If the American public wants to see our art, they should come to Mexico.
That is true. Absolutely
What do you mean
true.
by
Okay, I'm just gonna go.
questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
Well, I think I'll have to chew on some of these issues for a while, Alejandro. In the meantime, I do need you to sign off on
This is
these
above our
changes
pay
to the loan
grade.
agreement for the
We're
monolith.
just
Do you mind?
basically
I
the
am still
secretary
not happy
here.
that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now. Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Actually, Alejandro, I think I'm supposed to take them back to Joanna myself.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
All right. Now I want to kind of grill Joanna. Where did you get this stuff? Did you do everything right? Did you do everything right, Joanna? How did you get these things? I'm a little suspicious. That felt like foreshadowing to me. Okay, so we are rewriting our saves. Is there something shady going on at the museum here? Let's talk to Joanna and let her know. So we dropped that off. Also, did you steal these
How are the
things?
tasks coming along?
Okay, I know what to do there. Okay.
I've got work to do.
Okay, so I
Bye.
can't ask her. All right, so I guess our things are fully done then. So we are removed from our. Oh wait, no. From our shipping stuff, ordering our shipping stuff. Okay. So we need to work on our narration stuff, and they said we would need headphones for this. Which ones can we grab? Those ones. All right. What's in here? Very nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and explore the exhibit a bit. So I'm gonna look at, I'll put our headphones on, I think. Okay, this puzzle took me like 45 minutes to an hour last time because I was doing absolutely the wrong thing. I was doing the wrong thing completely, and I was making it unnecessarily complicated. So I'll be able to zoom through this one because I know the right way to do it now. All right, so this one back here is A.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Okay, that one's wrong.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
And for some reason, I don't know why, we can take that. I don't know why. Don't ask questions. Just steal. Oh, wait, no, that was not right. Okay. Range. Okay. So on Sunny's notebook, he's got each of those parts with audio labeled. So I will just go through.
Ceramic
We'll go through and
bowls, such as
listen.
the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used
so
as
this is
vessels
L.
for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated to or used to supplicate the god of war,
Bowl.
Balak.
And that one's
Ceramic
right.
bowl.
Okay. All right, and I don't remember where we find those shards of pottery. Okay. Come this way. All right, this is
The
I
Maya were
down here.
pantheistic. believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain, Ishel, goddess of the...
Okay. And then across the way over here
I
is
am Lord
Oh, gosh.
Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential.
That's right. Okay. I also have taken pictures of every single plaque in here.
Lady Zak Cook
So I
ruled
will-
Palenque before
I'll
her
be
son
referencing them
ascended
later,
the throne
but I
in
have-
615 CE. Maya
I
tradition
have the
required
pictures
that the
already.
kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zak Cook broke this custom.
Okay. Alright. That was M. Okay. Going forward this way we have D.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology.
Okay.
These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves,
Just
or
one
mountains.
One more tile.
The bicephalic monster,
Oh, so we're missing-
sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have...
Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, this one is B.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about
That's right.
daily life in the Maya world.
Okay. This is G.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day
G.
and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other. The date on this slab
And
uses
that
the
one is not
Tzol-
correct. Okay. And then this is N.
The Maya ball game was a religious activity as well as a
sounds right.
spectator sport. Players would propel a rubber ball through a small stone hoop using...
Okay, so what I have done here is, well, I'm not quite done yet, but ignore this stuff at the top. That's when I was doing it wrong. I'm writing down each letter exhibit and then like what's there and if the audio is correct. And then from last time, I have the audio numbers that we'll see in a second and what they're describing. So I'll hopefully be able to do this pretty easily. So we are going to peek up here real fast. This is the game set. So there's three of these temple rooms, and you have to complete a certain number of games and quizzes to move on to the next temple room. So we will do this later, but I believe one of our shard pieces is in there. Yep. Classic Sunny. All right. We will come back and do this later. I'm gonna put this on my to-do list. Oh, I have that on my to-do list. Queen. All right. All right, now this is the part that trips me up because the garden is kind of confusing to navigate because I'm not very smart. Or I don't feel very smart. I shouldn't just say I'm dumb. Okay, so where's this one?
In addition to
This is
adorning
J.
themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten
Okay, this is the one that
their
talks
beauty.
about the Tzolk'in.
Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya. In addition to adorning themselves with...
Okay, so that's J. And then somewhere around this curve is K. That's not K. You'll be able to tell because there'll be like a little audio symbol there. Did I miss it? I wouldn't miss it. Is this it? I'm confused. Okay, yeah, I missed it. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is K.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins of sacrificial dance, Chak, Shib, Chak, and the baby
so this one's
jaguar.
right.
The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of...
That one's right. All right. And did I miss the other one? Ah, Okay, that was K. And this one is...
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet.
Okay, that one's right. Great. All right, so we just got 8. All right, this is the part that confuses me, is getting around this monolith. So we're gonna try and go straight across. But first we're gonna look at this.
Interesting.
And this part scares the crap out of me.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Hi there. I guess you've done your homework.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
But Beach Hill didn't buy this piece, did they? My understanding was that it's on loan from Mexico.
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Why?
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What's going on?
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Okay. Where's
Where's your office?
707
This guy.
Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Okay. Alright, so we'll talk to him.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Kind of looks like one of the plot calendar things. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go.
This side looks damaged.
There. Okay, so that's where we want to go. But I want to see what is up here real fast.
It's locked.
Can we... Yeah, we can get in there.
It needs a card. It's locked.
I'm trying to turn around. Okay. Alright. So the next one we'll see is C. Not that one. Okay, C is over here. Okay, this is C. Right? Yes, this is C.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
Okay. That one is not right. That's the ham radio one. Oh, wait,
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote...
Oh, that's for our numbers thing. Okay. And then
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls.
Okay. All right, so we've got all of the information we need to now come and do our actual recording. Okay. So I already have the numbers written down. So each recording has a number, and I already have written down which each number means, but let me just
The Maya used different...
Let me just double check that this is right. Okay, that's
I am Lord.
Okay, great. So A is the ham radio one, and the ham radio is number 5.
Archaeologists work...
Okay, great. All right, moving next over. D is the numbers, talking about... The D is the numbers exhibit, and the one that talks about numbers is number 7.
The Maya used different...
B is the scribes. This one's
Maya
already right.
scribe.
Okay. E is
I am Lord.
I am Lord Pakal. That one's right already. C is talking about the monster. And I think that might be 14.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters.
That's that one. Okay. F is talking about range. That one's
Although
already
the geographic range.
Okay. And then we'll look at these things in the middle. Oh, that's D. I've already done D. Okay. Oops. Okay. We're just doing the middle row here. All right. G. G is the one talking about body shaping. And I think that's actually the one that talks about jewelry.
In addition to adorning themselves.
Yep. Okay. G. H is the one talking about
The Maya
Pakal.
kings were often in a protracted.
And I got that one. All right. I.
The
one talking
Maya
about
were
gods.
pantheistic.
That one's right already. All right, so moving on to our last section. J is the one talking about the Tzolk'in, which is number 13.
There, that looks like it's in
Oh.
order.
I guess the rest of them were fine. Okay. Sweet. All right, so we've done that. That was so much easier this time around. Last time, I spent way too much time wandering around not knowing what to do and absolutely screwing around and screwing it up. So, you know, always we gotta save when we finish a puzzle. Okay. So let's go ahead and cross some things off here. Yep, that's not what I want. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we need to reorder that and we need to sort out the shards of pottery. We're still missing one of the shards. And I know I had found it and sorted it by that point, but I can't remember where the other piece is. Okay, there's the periodic table of elements. I imagine we'll probably need that at some point. I can't remember where the other
I
piece
need to
is.
find another piece.
Where is it? It's not over here. I don't remember where it was. I can't remember. It wasn't around here, was it? Okay, I'm just going to take a quick peek in all these exhibits and see if it's hanging out around here somewhere. Oh. Okay.
It's locked.
Okay, so some of these I can open and some of them I can't. Where did Sunny put that missing piece? Okay, it's over here. Okay, that's cool. Cool looking thing. Alright. No shards here. Come on, Sunny. Where did you put that final piece? I can't find it. I can't remember where it goes.
It's locked.
Okay. So we've got the tile. We might as well work on that for a second. I will do like one final sweep over here, see if it's over here somewhere. That's cool. I wish I could look at that. Okay. Let's put that back. Oh, I can't put it back? I just want it to be a good citizen. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Do we have any... How do we do the reordering of the numbers in here? What 1 equals 8? I think we probably need to find a book about this somewhere. Is there anything in here explaining how the numbers work? Those are notes. Okay. Let me poke around here one more time and see if that other shard is hanging out in here. Okay, it is not. Let's do the... Oh, I don't have a temple card yet.
It needs a card.
Where did I get the card? Huh. I got the card from somewhere. Maybe I need to go poke around Joanna's stuff. Wherever it is that that card is probably also where the shard is. I just can't remember where.
Come in.
Okay, let's poke around and see what she's got in here in her office.
How are the tasks coming along?
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of pottery in the lab.
Henrik can help you with that.
Can you explain how you want me to reorder that Maya numbering exhibit?
Check with Henrik on that.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
When did Henrik come on
Well,
board?
you don't
I
really
got
have
an
the right
email
to
from
say
him
that
one
because
day
the
saying he
artifacts have
heard the
nothing
news
to do
about
with you
Beach
or
Hill getting the
people.
monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Okay.
Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
I wish you would tell us what that meant. Instead of just saying that. Okay. Maybe it's late and I need to go back to my... I think I need to go back to my hotel. So let's go see if we have our temple card in there. And I will have to talk to Henrik tomorrow about how to do the number exhibit because I don't have any information about that. Okay. Let's see. Do I have a temple card in here somewhere? Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to bed. And tomorrow we will talk to some people and see what we can do. Okay. By that point, everyone will for sure be awake, so... Okay. Let's go to the museum. There's definitely something that I need to open that I haven't looked at yet that has a couple of things in it, and I can't remember what it was. Okay. Let's go in here. I've gotten everything in here, I thought. Go to the lab and talk to Henrik.
Greetings.
Hey, man.
I'm not sure what to do with those shards of
Missing one of
pottery
the
Joanna
shards.
left
I
for
don't know
me.
where the other
Play
shards
around
is.
with those pieces until you've reconstructed the pot they once were. There may be a few extraneous pieces. Likewise, you may find yourself on a scavenger hunt for a piece or two, if I know Sunny June.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens. I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
What is the Spectro X
Iconic.
Archeo Analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine.
All right. That was not super helpful, but museum key? It might be. Okay, let's see if that works to get into the stuff up here. Let's see. It does. Okay. So first up is the quiz. And I have this. I thought I had it written down, but I have a picture of it in here somewhere. Let's see. Plank. That's from one of the plaques. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Zach. Okay. Oh, the calendar? The calendar. Did I not have that? I thought that's what it was. Oh, it was that. I just spelled it wrong. Okay, Supreme God. Oh, I had that. That's in here somewhere. Okay, on the Maya Kings plaque. It's Samna. Okay, what is the name of a modern language? Okay, where's the language plaque? There it is. Okay. J. All right. I can now do the other temple activities because I've done the quiz. All right, so I believe, is that the, no, that's the door to the next one. Okay. All right, let's play against the computer. Last time I did this, I had to play for the computer, so rolling the corn will tell you how far you go. You can choose to roll or pass. You're trying to land on top of their soldiers to take them. So I'm gonna pass, actually, because if I get too close, then he'll be able to land on me. I have to roll for him. So with one hole, he goes 1. We'll roll again. Alright, my turn. There you go. I take one of his people. Alright. Okay, it's down to whoever gets yoinked next. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Instant regret. Okay, pass. Yes! Alright! I won! Alright. So I've done that one.
It needs a card.
I know it needs a card. Okay. And then the next one is a matching game if I'm...
I should put in my temple key card.
Okay, so let's see. I have a couple of these. The other ones you just have to guess. So that one's throne. This one is north. Okay, that one's black. We know black. Those first two, I remember that one's north because it looks like the north wind. That one I just guessed. Okay. Ink. This is ink. We know that one. Oh wait, no, we know what road is. The thing is on our... Dang it. Yep. Okay. Throne. That one's road. This one's 19. That one's black. Ink. And north. There we go. Alright. Continue. Alright. Let's go ahead and get in here.
It's locked.
Hey, no, I wanted to go in. I didn't mean to close the door. Okay. Let's see what we've got in here. Is the other piece of pottery in here? Nice. Alright. Got some cool artifacts down here. Thing. Alright. Just exploring. Okay, cool. Got this game. I don't want to play that right now. Okay. Why is is navigating so tricky. Okay. These things here, cool. Where is that other shard? I found it. By this point, I had already found it. Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick poke around and see if I can find it sitting out somewhere, because I have already found it and completed it by this point. I just can't remember where that second part was. Okay, I did not find it. Where's that other piece? I've totally found it by now. Let me look through my notes again. I'm gonna double check the lab. Ah! I already look in shipping and receiving? I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, so let's look in here. These cupboards, because I know what other stuff was in there, wherever it was that I found that. Okay, can't look through anything else here. Okay. Let's glance in here again. No. This key code. Oh, that's right. That's right. This is where. Okay, that's where his crap is. Okay. We can do the pottery now. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Greetings.
See you around,
I still
Henrik.
need to talk to you.
There. Now I can start putting this together.
Number thing. Okay. All right. I got it. Slow. Okay. That's not right. There it is. All right.
That's done.
Okay. Great. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and...
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
That's the only thing I have left to do. She said I need to talk to Henrik. And I did, but he did not have anything to say about that. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to do this. They don't like lock in place once they're done, so I can't 100% tell that I'm right. I just look through my screenshots. It doesn't look like I have anything that has to do with the numbers. I think there's something about these gods represent 4 and 5 in here, but I don't know what they look like. I don't know what that means. How do you figure that out? I need a book on it or something, but I don't have any kind of book. I'm gonna talk to Joanna again. Joanna. I can't look at any of these books.
How are the tasks coming along?
I've got work to do.
See you around.
You know, I'd love to do the tasks, I just can't. I'm unsure how I'm supposed to put the numbers in the right order when I don't even know what the numbers are. And I'm forbidden to ask
I see you
anybody
succeeded
about that.
in reconstructing that Maya pot. Do you know what the glyph on it means?
Something like, don't play ball in the house?
Place name glyphs are some of the rarest and most difficult to translate. Even most of my colleagues wouldn't have a clue about this one. But I'm a rare breed myself, Nancy, and this is one of my areas of expertise.
Come
You've
on,
got my
Nicholas
undivided
Falcone.
attention.
The glyph
In the
on that
final
pot
scene.
signifies the great ancient Maya city of Copan in Honduras. There happens to be a very important dig going on there right now.
Why is it so important?
When you've been researching a civilization for over half your life, you get very excited about any new evidence that is found. I'm keeping up with the action by ham radio.
See you around, Henrik.
That will be fine. Howdy.
See you around, Henrik.
Will do.
Howdy. Okay. She said Henrik will help you with that, but I can't ask him about that. It's really great. Fabulous. I really love that. Okay, so let's go talk to Mr. Sinclair then, because we can't do anything else around here right now. So let's go talk to Taylor Sinclair.
It's about time! Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
Maggots and cookies
No,
should
thank
never
you. You said
be
Beach
in the
Hill is
same
in jeopardy.
sentence.
I need to know why.
That's gross.
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Doesn't Beach Hill have a security system in place?
The museum has a basic alarm system, but it's not exactly state-of-the-art. I've urged Joanna to approach the board
That's
about
true.
making
We
some
did just
security
take
upgrades,
something
but she
from
just keeps saying that the timing isn't
what
right to
exists.
ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
This guy is out of his mind. He's so weird.
I'll do my best, but it sounds like what you really need is a new breed of police dog.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Okay.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece, there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's
Modern
name is
art.
Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the
pig and a half.
crackdown.
What a
those were the
great
days.
phrase.
A pig and a half?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground, a lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard,
Okay.
10%. It's no king's ransom, unless, of course, you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not
So
allowed to
this
put
guy
that
from
monolith
Mexico
on the market,
thinks
huh?
that it's wrong that you're selling artifacts from his home country. What do you have to say about that? He's mean. He's a bully. Like, that's all you have to
get
say.
going.
Bye now.
Okay, he's a money guy from what it seems. Okay, what an odd painting. South Dakota, you say? Oh, I can't look around his office. I can't. Okay. It's now nighttime. I'm gonna go to my hotel. I'm just gonna see what's on this floppy disk. Maybe there's something that can help me solve that number puzzle, and then we'll call it good for now. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else to do. I mean, okay, we'll do a debrief after.
I need a disc. I need a disc.
Okay, floppy disk. Ah. Okay. Okay, actually, is that written in his notes somewhere? Okay, I see nothing about a password in here, which means that's something we'll have to look for next week. All right. So there we go. That was part 1 of Nancy Drew, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I did kind of speed through that first part just because there were things I had already done. So next week, here's what we got to do. We got to figure out some of the codes and the keys to those things in the shipping and receiving room. I assume we'll be able to get into those at some point. We need a key for the desk. We need to figure out the numbering exhibit. I talked to Joanna and I talked to Henrik, and I don't have like the ability to ask for help from either of them. So there's got to be something else I can do with that. We need to do the temple monolith, the temple games, where we just finished level 1. I think there's 3 levels in total. The monolith is missing a piece. We need to probably find that. We met with Sinclair already, so I can go ahead and cross that off. And then the floppy disk has a password, and we need to figure out how to get into that. So far, I don't see a mystery. My guess is that the string of robberies, I think something's gonna be stolen. I don't know what, but I think something is gonna be stolen. I feel like it's either gonna be, I mean, it's gotta be the monolith, right? Because that's the thing that everybody's like jazzed about. It's gotta be the monolith. Everything else was just kind of like, I'm part of the exhibit. Nobody really cares to talk about anything else. But the monolith, I think that's gonna be stolen. We haven't like had any whisperings about a murder, but a murder would be super cool. I don't think this is a murder though. Maybe we get a mysterious new exhibit and maybe our job is to figure out whether or not it was stolen. Maybe there's an accusation, like someone's gonna accuse Beach Hill of having stolen something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch you next time on Saturday for our new nostalgic game. I hope you enjoyed that, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.